Okay, G. All right. Thank you for joining. Let's start another Sunday. More of yoga, more of your looking after your body, your mind, your soul, and extra benefit this week, our Holi celebration. So enjoy the colors of life, colors of flowers, colors of people, the colors all around you. Celebrate life. Yeah. The expression of your life is through the creation itself. The creator expresses the abundance of all that is within its creation. So enjoy. Holi is a beautiful celebration for that reason. Okay, so different colors, go around, have some fun. Okay, so body asanas, yeah, so we do physical exercises. For your mind, breathing exercises, meditation for your soul. So yoga means fusion, okay? So yoke. So join together. To express the beauty of creation is through the physical reality of life that is there. Don't run away from all this. If you go from the depth, from who you are, from your true self, and outwards, the expression of the reality is much, much, much more magnified than what we do is most of the time, because the sensual perception of the creation itself is easily available to either your vision, your touch, or your taste. And then we get completely sidetracked, never quite go to the depths of it. But if you did and try, then you'll see the whole expression of reality is far more beautiful. It's satisfying, it's fulfilling, it's peaceful, it's loving, because you get aligned when you're coming from your true self, the depth. That's what yoga teaches, and this deepest aspect of Hindu religion actually brings you everything there is within you, and so you have to go introspection, go within you. So it starts with your body. Body is not healthy, it's very difficult. Okay, sit straight back, align yourself with the sounds of the universe, the Schumann resonance, that's 432 hertz. Yeah? Express Ah, Om, and visualize from the lower root chakra to the Manipur level, and then to the throat as you express So it takes you from this state of awaking stage to your subconscious aspects, which occurs in sleep, like dream stage and the deep stage beyond dream, and then beyond, it's called Tuya. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Okay, now exercises, asanas, symmetrical, rhythmic, and mindful. Chakrasana, 3 times, the minimum times we do. So on the right side, then on the left side. Paschimottanasana, touch your toes. Move your legs, open up, let the blood flow nice and well. Both sides. Keep being mindful, keep visualizing in yourself as for what you want in terms of benefits to your physical body. There are any ailments or discomfort. Heal them, heal them. Your mind is the master actually, not the other way around. If you let it loose and senses become your master, then mind is actually trapped. And then if mind is trapped, it actually records in yourself, which is your subconscious level. And then you become automated, all right? So you're doing it repeatedly. So either you can choose to do it in a positive manner or in a negative manner. Right? So specific exercises for your chakra systems. So Mooladhara. Visualize the source, the powerhouse, the battery. This is the driver. Everything is stored of the creator in you. But if you don't know how to tap into it, then it just sits and you finish your life without actually utilizing. Okay, move right on. Move, yeah, move. Change it around. Now, so second one is Manipur, okay? So at the groin level, so when there's a serpent-like, okay, energy, subtle energy, neural networks, as they crisscross, the first one's called, so we did some physical exercises for Mooladhara, so you fight, flight, freeze kind of response, very basic. Second, your attachments, your sensual pleasures. By default, every creature knows how to reproduce, excretory functions. All this will happen. And that's at the Swadhisthana level. Do you just want to be the slave to it, or do you want to be the master and utilize for the intention and purposes that is there? That is the difference. One's from coming from within deep you, and the other is coming from outside in. So modern society teaches you to live from outside. Everything is a kind of fake. It's all attraction based, okay? Now, so if you visualize, okay, so senses be in your control, your mind being the master, obviously your subconscious needs to be tapped into to correct. And then over time it becomes habit and becomes a personality, the way you live then. You'll be very mindful of these things. Third one is called Manipur. So it's at your belly button. So as you go up, it becomes more refined. So your ego self. So traditionally, Gurukul system was there to very early age, as the kids were growing, they were exposed to the correct way of the record that I was talking about. Your subconscious, how it was actually created for a child, was very seriously ensured that the recordings were the correct one as the child grew up. But if you lead to randomness, and that's what's going to happen, because if you, after 2 years, the child is only going to learn through what your basic level, essential, things that I was just discussing, touch, feel, all these things, seeing, hearing, and whatever is around is what the child is learning. And the child's personality becomes that it's not that he is or she is born, or anyone is born with that. It's actually exposure to what you are as a child is what creates you, and sadly, it's labeled as that's their personality. How painful it is. And what a big lie it is. It's actually not that the child wasn't even there. So human species becomes of the freedom that we are given is like two-edged sword, okay? So that freedom itself requires responsibility. So Gurukul systems which teach you the right things, morality, ethics, dharma, it's called righteousness of life. Very, very important. Okay, so this by default, if you don't get exposed to anything, whatever the personality is being built as you are a child, this Manipur, the ego self will help you grow. So it goes through those basic stuff, requirements of fight, survival, to food, shelter, and then Manipur helps you to get a degree, become educated, so you have some money, stability, and 99.999% of us are like that. All of us, including me, we've survived, we've gone through, we're lucky because we grew up in a very simple setting of village-based where morality, ethics and other things, dharma was actually instilled in children. So we're lucky that way. They were animals, they were plants, we respected, we cared about them. The cows, the feeding of animals, all those things builds this character in you. But if you are like a child now growing up in a completely not with the mother, even left in a childcare, and I'm nothing against it, this is the reality of world, that you have to pay a mortgage, you have to have money, but what are you exposing the child to, unless and until you have a proper system within it to actually help? But still it doesn't replace a mother. Alright, so sometimes it's painful to talk about these things, but the reality is all that you get, is it worth it when truly the family, what you weigh intending to do in life is not going to be there, right? So think about it. Right, so Manipur helpful, but it takes you up to like 25, 27 years of life once you've got the degree, work. The other aspect of it then starts playing on you, and most people don't know. We all go through this either at workplace, at home, with neighbors, in a field, in a social community setting. Everybody is intending to do the right thing, but they end up fighting. They end up arguing. They end up being so disruptive and disrespectful. It's not all intended that way actually by people. But if you understand what happens, that ego self is now out of control. And it's like smoking for 15 years. You let this ego loose for another 15 years, you reach 45, 50 years. It's destroyed you. Not only your thought processes, the thinking level of how victim mentality you become, how cruel and angry you become to the world, but more so to yourself. But it expresses itself through diseases of your body. Very serious. Right? So think about it. Right? So that's the Manipur. So we're pressing. Okay. So we try and with knowledge is power, but knowledge, if not put in practice, which is karma, is of much value. Okay. So not much. You have to put in action. Okay. So action is very important. So think, do something. So exercise, mindful. And a lot of people put in action as well, and they get disappointed. Yeah, a little benefit, maybe 30, 40%. Why is it not? I've seen so many churches, so many temples, so many everything around trying to guide people. There's knowledge there, and they're doing their Sunday things and their action. Why are not they evolving? They're much better than the other lot which doesn't do anything. They're completely messed up. But they're getting frustrated. They're doing, or the children are watching them 30, 40 years of they're repeatedly doing something, and the level of wish that they would have liked to achieve in terms of growth hasn't happened. And the reason to it is there's a third aspect to this. So knowledge, karma, actions. Then there's called upasana. Upasana is contemplation, meditation, mindfulness. You have to incorporate that knowledge with your action into a state of yourself as a being. Then it expresses altogether. It's like, we're doing exams through our life of, probably becoming like doing medicine. 35 years of life is almost gone. Every year doing exams from once you start school to finally achieving your specialist training or something. So it was knowledge, it was action, what we were doing, training, apprenticeship. Then we were contemplating and we were meditative night and night, day and day, weeks and weeks, into complete silence, complete closed environment, sitting with their books and the knowledge and the training that you were doing. What you did to yourself? That's upasana. You become completely meditative with it. And then you become, at that very material level, the doctor, the specialist, or the teacher, or the accountant, or the lawyer, or the astronaut, or the scientist. So even for simple little things of life, if you do it, that's what you are doing. They are the three aspects. So for this bigger part, obviously, if you want to achieve evolvement of yourself at not only at a work level, if that's required, in your own personal life or personal development, you have to do the same. Alright, so okay, now next one is called anahat. It's a heart level, it's a middle one, 3 below, 3 above. 3 above, really going into 5th, 6th, 7th, 12th dimension. You can go, you can ascend into it. 3 below, very basic level survival. Every other creation, the plant, animal, everything has this instinctive way. So, but the human freedom is an issue. While my dogs, my cats, animals, other things, they are innate. They don't have the freedom for this intuitive self-evolvement. But humans have. So that's why for humans you have to you have to go on the right path. You have to do things about yourself, because your source, the power, is within you to evolve. So heart being in the middle is sort of lets you jump from this ego self into a compassion, humility, humbleness, respect, forgiveness, authenticity. Okay, so that is a choice. You make it at heart. It is a very deliberate way of actually moving up. And what do you need in terms of the heart one? So if you think about it, pressing, visualize, okay, it's the same thing. How do you move then from this negative, very egoistic self into humble, soft, truly loving? Is utilizing this 5th center called Vishuddhi. V means complete, Shuddhi means cleanliness. Cleanliness of what? Your inner aspects. That which have actually wrongly we have acquired while we're growing up as subconscious now needs to be cleansed. It's like dust, dirt, and not only of this lifetime, many lifetimes, they're sitting. So you can't look at your face if there's dust on the mirror. It's the same thing. You can't look inside you of the true self, because truly you are the mirror, and all of us are the mirror of reflecting who we are, and when we see the universe or the world or other people. That's what you are, because the observation part of it is what creates the reality. It's very tough to accept it. But now quantum mechanics, quantum physics, quantum understanding of the creation shows you. Your observation is what shows you as the particles, the reality. But if you're not going to observe, there's waves there. This double slit and other experiments show these things. So you need to actually, so we do breathing exercise. So breath is your link from your reality of living. So from physical body to mental to deep, and then it goes up. So Trikuti has pineal gland, your antennas, Sahasrara on the top, this 1,000-petal aspect, which is exposed and open when you're a child to the universe itself. Right? So that's what yoga is. All right. Now, so each of these exercises that we do is actually is done in a mindful manner. So not only your joints, muscles, and all this needs, physiology of your body needs to function well. But when you come to breath processes, it will require this intensity of your muscles inside. Lie down, right? Lift 45 degrees, and then touch the floor, and then back up. And then lift one more time. Now, Sarvangasana, shoulder extend all the way. Right down. Halasana. Take. Right. Second. Another third one. Open your legs, side in, and then inside out. Pawan Mukta, push your knee to your nostril, left side, both, then massage your back here, up and down. Go side to side. Right side, left, right side, left, right side, and left. Now push your ankle towards your bum, lift your bum, up, up, push. Exercise your pelvic floor muscles. Now use your hand to support your neck, do Chakrasana. Push yourself up. Come down, support your neck, Makarasana, knee, ankles together, twist your body to right side, look at the left and the opposite, look right, push to the left and then change side again, change again, one more time, right side, left side. Now, variation of Makarasana, lift your toes and stretch as much as you can, change side. Namas in boat, balance. Come up. Sit in Gomukh, cow pose. Sitting, pressing onto your Muladhara chakra by sitting onto the right ankle. You see, Sadhguruji sits on it all the time. Yeah, so always pressing on it. Change. Push as far back as you can. One. Extend your hand, left hand up, right from the back. Touch your knee, change side. All right, sit on the left ankle, right knee over left ankle, twist. Extend hand. Stand right hand above your head, left from the back. And touch your knee and sit. Now when you're resting, do this stepping exercise. Yeah. We have millions and millions of receptors, soles of feet, palms of your hand, over skin. Okay, the absorption of sunlight, the light around us, the air, the wind get these all interactions through these things. So grounding is very important. There's electrical energy that is within this body. So walking on ground, like water, things very important. You can't do that, just do some tapping, okay? At least balance it. Clapping. Okay, so namaste. You appreciate someone, all those action is whatever you give is what you get in a multiplied, amplified manner. So you appreciate someone by clapping, by doing namaste. Your body is actually receiving in a real physical sense benefits of your activity, which is like gratitude, appreciation, humbleness. Is very powerful chemical that produce chemicals in our body, right? All these our ancestors somehow knew. All right, so massage each of your fingers. Keep your attention with you all the time. That's why I'm talking with you. So I help you keep your intention on what are you doing. Otherwise, your mind will run away, and then you lose. What you are trying to do is, even in your physical activity, your mind is not there. You're getting very little benefit then. But if you involve your mind in whatever you do, if you are in that present, in that moment, the benefit of whatever you do is million times better, more. Okay? Now press your radial artery. And do this movement. Okay, so acid-base balance of within your tummy. Then the left side, press. And the same again on the left side. Okay. Now exercise for your wrists, pull and push. Chin side, rotate, shoulders. Now massage your sides of your arms like this, push. Now breathe in and then just rub your fingers. Now clap as you exhale. Feel the static energy it produces, then utilize it. It's called prana shakti, the vital force of your body. For whatever ailments, illness, discomfort you have in your body, heal yourself. It's like cupping. Now bind fist under your right armpit, breathe in through the right nostril and out to the left. Change side. Each of the nostril is related to each of these nadis, the Ida and Pingala. They crisscross and they are associated with the left side with the moon, the right side of the brain with the intuitive power, and the right side that comes, it's associated with sun, the power, the energy, the metabolism, the glow, the drive of you. Now face the floor. And you can either do push-up or you can do just plank, whichever you favor. If you do push-ups, let's do 400 times. Go. down flat. Like a Superman, push your hands upward, legs downwards, push and pull. Rest your chin on your thumbs with the support of your elbow. Bring your ankles towards your bum. Push as much as you can. Push yourself up on the right side. Look at the ankle. On the left side. Sarapasana, snake pose. Bind your hands together, feet together. Twist your body right and left. Now hands by your side. Lift your legs up. Touch the floor, back up. Touch the floor one more time. Hold your ankles. Lift yourself up with your breath in and out. Go right side and then left side. Right side, left side, one more time. Right side, left side. Now, lift up, balancing on one leg. Change side. And now this time, just completely on one knee. Alright, balance. Change side. Put your right leg in, extend your left leg and your right hand. Press the floor. Change side. Now be on your foot. Breathe in as you go down, breathe out as you come up. Push your tummy in and move your muscles inside. Breathe in, out. In, out. In, out. In, out, in, out. Child pose. Okay, Balasana. Go down. Sthirasana. Push yourself back up as much as you can. Up. Balance. Support yourself with your ankle. Push it back as much as you can. Go down. And all the way. Touch the floor. Pushing yourself down all the way. Alright. Come up. Sit. Alright. Mandukasana. Fingers together at the on your belly button. As you breathe out, go down. Come up. Increase the pressure by one of your hands. Say right fingers pressed by left arm. Change side. Now hands along your knees at the level of your belly button. Kidneys are here. Fingers together. Press. Breathe out. Go down. Come up. Open your hands. Take your neck straight. Use your eyeballs to see the fingers on the right side. On the left side. The right side diagonally up. On the left side downwards. Left side up. Right side downwards. Horizontal again, right side. Left side. On your legs, look far away, and tip of your nose far away, tip of your nose far away, tip of your nose. Go clockwise 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, anti-clockwise 12, 9, 6, 3, 12, 9, 6, 3, 12, 9, 6, 3, 12. Exercise for your neck, clockwise, very gently, okay? Move 3 times, very softly. Keep your mind in what you are doing, okay? Just be in the present. Life can only be achieved in whatever way, form you want when you are in the present moment. What's happened yesterday is bygone. Nothing can be done to reverse. What's for tomorrow is only can be achieved if you are doing it now. So be in the moment, always try, okay, to be present. So yoga teaches all these activities that you are doing is it brings you to the level of the present moment. Live with it. That's why when you are in the moment, then everything that you are doing, the efficiency of it actually amplifies. Okay, so wrist exercise, shoulders, and then your chin. Okay, push on the right side, left side, down, front, back, shoulders, out and in and out. Right. Now, if you're balancing it, if you can do it, because we're doing for so many years now, you slowly have this strength in your muscles that you can then balance yourself better. The core muscles become strong. On your tummy, now lie down, lift yourself up completely without using your hands at all. So all these practices, exercise that we're doing for so many years now has strengthened our muscles basically. So you can just lift yourself like this without using your hand support. Stand up, now good. Feel the presence. Okay. Feel the space. 99% of each of our atom has space as well. The space outside, the abundance lies within this space. If you can align yourself, you can relate with this. So all these variations of yogic practices like Tai Chi and things, they teach you the same thing. Be in the present. Feel this space that is around. From nothing comes everything. Okay, so that even simple atom teaches us this thing. So become involved in yourself. Feel this space, right? So feel it as you move yourself. It's not empty. At a very simple material level, you can see your phone, your TV, your radio. What they are doing? They are extracting all this data from this space. And then we are seeing hearing, seeing pictures, playing music, doing all these things on your phones. Where is it coming from? This space here. it travels. What's happened to your antenna then? What happened to your intuitive powers? Are you thinking even about it? So yoga actually facilitates this. It's a pathway. It's this thing the Hindus 6,000, 7,000 years still wrote this. They knew a time will come that the practice will all be gone, and if they are not written, nobody will know. So this is from those books. It's from Yajurveda, the 4 Vedas. The whole constitution of life, earth and the universe is written in it. Take some time. Just laws of nature is in there. And of that is called Yajurveda, and specifically chapter 11. And if you want to know, mantra 14, all that actually relates to this inner being, how to develop your intuitive ability. Okay? Just do something. Personal development is the most important aspect of being a human. Don't get this life, finish the life just like this, huh? Anjali Asana, Vrikshasana. Learn from the tree, face the temperature, face the storm, face the drought. Be still, learn to be still. And learn to be humble. If a mango tree has fruits, it goes down. The branches, by gravity, it's going down. Everything has a teaching. Be like a coconut tree, be flexible in different situations. Otherwise your back will break. And literally it breaks in human beings because they are so self-centered. And one of the most common problems of human beings is back issues. Breathe in and out. Anjali Asana, go down. Hold your ear, lobes, come down. Come up, and then one more down. Malasana, holding. Exercise for me. Clockwise, anti-clockwise. Pelvic area. Okay. Clockwise, anti-clockwise. Warrior pose. Balance, lift your leg, balance it on one leg. So all this comes with practice and strength of muscle and your mind control. That's why it increases your intelligence, because intelligence is nothing but being able to focus with clarity on whatever you want to do. So these exercises actually teach you how to become focused, how to become very clear and become conscious in what you are doing. Then you become intelligent. It's not anything rocket science. Okay, so gratitude exercises. Chandra Namaskar has different aspects to it from Trikona. Okay, so go down. Bring hands down, bend your knee, come up. Without the moon, it's astrological relationship with the earth, movement of your ocean water, your body fluids, the hormone secretion, the plants, the growth. You express gratitude for the alignment of everything that is there. Up, breathe in. Keep stretching, huh? Now, the ultimate gratitude exercise called Surya Namaskar. Sun, the power, the energy, the glow, the growth, metabolism inside us, everything. With this gravity, the entire 9 planets in our system, solar system, survives by it. Has a direct input of pituitary gland. Express gratitude, everything that there is. This is a 12-step procedure, involves your breath, your mindfulness, and at the same time expressing gratitude. So look east, breathe in, put your hands together, fold your hands, breathe in and out, push yourself, your back as far back as you breathe out again, touch your toes, Then push your right leg back. Go in the plank position. Asthangasana, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg, left leg in, all the way up. Do it from the left side now. Breathe in and out. Push all the way back. Touch your toes. Now this time left leg goes back. Then the right. Asthangasana, Bhujangasana, Parvat. Left followed by right. Push right leg in, all the way up. Second cycle. Start from right side again. Breathe in. Breathe out. In and out, touch your toes, push your right leg back. Plank position, Asthangasana, Bhujang, Parvatasana like mountain. Then right followed by left. Left leg in, all the way up. Now do it from the left side, second round. Breathe in 1, push 2, touch your toes, push your left leg back. Plank position, Asthangasana, Bhujang, Parvat, left, right leg in, all the way up. Third cycle from the right side. Breathe in and out, in and out, all the way up. Touch your toes, push your right leg all the way. Plank position, chin, knee, toes are touching. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg, followed by left. Push your left leg in, all the way up. And the third cycle from the left side. Breathe in. 1, push 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. That's only 3 cycles, friends. Only 3 cycles. Your heart rate is already around 160. Yes? The test of heart is how quick you can increase the rate and then bring it low. As low as you can. The faster it is, the more endurance, the more healthy your heart is. And Surya Namaskar is a very good exercise for this. Your choice, you do it. You want to help yourself? The first thing is to look after your body. Then think about anything and everything. Because if this vehicle, the body itself, is not healthy, what hope do you have? How many times you service your car in a year? At least once, huh? How many times service your body in a year? How many times you wash your kitchen? What do you do to your small material things to maintain them? How much do you do to your body? Body is the most important part of you. Alright now? Now you can stand on your hands, you can do this exercise. If you can't, don't worry. Lifting. Elbows. And if you can do headstand, you can do head. Otherwise, just do the shoulder. Okay, so we have the blood flow against the gravity now. Lifting up. Okay. Alright. So the last exercise is called Shavasana. Shav literally means dead, like a corpse. Be in that kind of stillness. Okay, you've done the exercise. Now we've done all the exercise actually. This is all you need. You don't have to be too much focused on. This is good enough. Half an hour of exercise. Lie down. Flat now. Hands by your side. As I said, it's called Shav, dead man position. Hands little separated from your body, legs also a bit separated, 1.5 inch. Your head straight up. Eyes are closed, but your inner eye, the third eye, is highly open. Yeah? So we are sleeping, but we are actively sleeping. It's called Yog Nidra, the second component of this Shavasana.
So subconscious activity that happens when you are asleep heals your body, repairs your body. You can do it yourself. Don't leave it to sleep only. Because that depends on if you're eating properly, sleeping on time, waking up on time, then your body heals in 7-8 hours. If you don't follow the rules, it doesn't work. But if you do this Yoga Nidra, even if your sleep is not patterned properly, you are actively going, as I said in the beginning. If you're consciously, mindfully doing something, and that's what we'll repeat now. We'll go through the phases of sleep. Utilizing breath. Breath is your life, the survival essence of this body. There are 10 different types of breath according to yogic Hindu teachings. The first one is called pran, breathe in. Through your nostrils, follow the breath as it goes down your throat in your lungs. Visualize that it binds to oxygen, binds to red blood cells in the hemoglobin part of it. And the heart, as it's pumping, it pulls the blood from the lungs to itself, and then it pushes it out to the 100 trillion cells in your body easily, without your involvement. So your contribution is you breathe properly, which is through the nostrils and deeply. Second, do some grounding exercises so that your red blood cells are free to bind oxygen. If you don't do grounding, tapping exercises, your red blood cells are clogged. They're not as easily available as they can be. Breathe again deeply. Follow to the nostrils, all the way to the lungs. Now as you breathe out, press onto your belly button. The second pran is called apan. As you exhale, visualize the blood returning from toes to the head, to the heart, goes to the lungs. The lung does the reverse process, now takes out carbon dioxide, other gases, and it breathes out. It's called exhalation. Now breathe again. So the pran, as you breathe in, it reflects the space that I said the abundance is in nothingness. As you breathe out, your atmosphere around with oxygen, the motor sensory perception which runs along your spinal cord is happening with the pan. The third is called saman. As you breathe in, visualize the sun, its rays, its energy, directing your Jata Agni. As you breathe out, press above your belly button, visualize the sun's energy, the metabolism, the glow, the brightness, the growth, the beauty of yourself. It's reflected through the sun's power, through your body. Breathe again. All the way. As you breathe out, push your intentions now from your belly button right to the left, to the chin. The fourth pran is called Udan. This reflects the fluidity of this body, the ocean, 80% around Earth. Each cell has 80% fluid in it. The source, Muladhara, the creative power is within water. Your spinal cord, that's why we do all these flexibility exercises, washes your brain. Imagine if you are a sitting couch person, nothing moving, your brain won't be washed. You'll become demented in 50, 60 years of your life. The fluid that moves through a spinal cord requires flexibility, movement. Then only it travels. Your brain has got that fluid, washes your eyes, reflects through your tears, the emotional component in it. Your nostrils, breath activates these chemicals in your body, controls blood pressure, heart rate. Your mouth, the salivary gland, the juices. So the right type of food you need to eat. Your lungs, your heart are surrounded by a fluid layer, your tummy, everything in this body is a medium of electrical impulses either from food or thought. So fluidity. What you can contribute is one, mindful. Two, make sure you drink water, not soda, not alcohol, not wine, nothing. Mineral water, coconut water. This earth has its water. There's no other better drink for you. 2.5 liters around a day. Breathe in. As you breathe out, now push your intention now from your chin area right to the top of your head. The fifth prana is called Vyam. So that looks after each of these physical attributes of this body, 205 bones, muscles, tendons, bones, 40,000 kilometers of blood vessels, arteries, veins, nerves, in the system that is there entire, from your physical musculoskeletal system to your physiological, chemical, biological, your molecular system, the atoms, the quarks, all right to the minute level that we can measure at magnetic level. It reflects all these. And then there are 5 upranas called Nag, Kurma, Karikal, Devda, Dhananjay. So your cell membrane movements, your peristalsis, food movement, the birth process, the eyelid, the hiccup, all these are covered by these 10 different types of pranas. Respect your breath. Learn to breathe properly. Breathe again deeply. The second subconscious activity that happens beyond your control is your digestive function. So your role is in using your brain, your knowledge, your intellect to put the right food in your mouth. So how do you get your right knowledge? Knowing your intestinal, your system, what type of system that you have in your body determines what can you put in your mouth. It's obvious, as a human being, you have responsibility for moral and ethical aspects. So if your eyes don't like something happening, you should not cover it into plastics and nicely colored coals or coolies or Aldi's or some wrapper so that you can't face the truth. The reality is, if your senses, if you visualize something in its natural form and it's unattractive, that means your body doesn't want it. But if it is in natural form, you are attracted to it, like any fruits, any vegetables. That's what needs to go in your body. Your body doesn't like to see somebody getting in any kind of pain. Why do you then cheat yourself into doing something like that? Quite simple. More importantly, the physiology I'll describe now. You have teeth, the molars, the broad teeth, they are for chewing, not for biting. You see animals, carnivores, different types of teeth system. You have juice produced in the mouth, so digestion starts in your mouth for a human being. You have very long intestine, 40 centimeters of esophagus, 8 meters of small bowel, 2 meters of large bowel. So you need food that is wholesome. That's why you have such a long intestine, which are fruits and vegetables. Not already made food, like meat is already made food in a person. They either eat meat to make the food or they eat vegetables or grass to make, they're already food. Our system is actually made to digest, truly digest. And then it contains 38 trillion bacteria. And the bacterial population survive by prebiotics, which are different types of fruits and yogurt, probiotics. Right? So you need to sustain the balance of these bacteria, which directly are related to the level of your diseases in your body. That is the reason, okay? And the immune system is looked after by the bacteria. 70% of your immune system is in your tummy. 50% of your good hormones, endorphin, dopamine, all these things are secreted in your tummy. So it's your responsibility to put the right thing in your mouth rather than make a crematorium or something like that. Be mindful, think deeply. Now the third subconscious activity that happens without your real input is excretory functions. Visualize your kidneys on the sides of your tummy, the bean-shaped structures, see them. The blood every microsecond gets filtered by the kidney. The ureters, the bladder, the urethra, the system is flushing out toxins that are produced in this body. So again, water, clean water, natural water. What about other things that we secrete? The spit that we do, the nose that takes out, the air that we produce. What about all these kind of toxins that are coming out? So for that reason, since human beings started, say, in Harappan civilization in India, millions of years before, they were doing these things called yajna. Yajna, Havana ceremony, is the activity to remove these toxins that we produce. In your house, in your neighborhood, in your surrounding, you need to actually be responsible for the toxins that we produce. So that's why it's done. And the other benefit of doing fire ceremony is that fire amplifies that you add into it. And the herbs that are added into the yajna ceremonies are the best, nicest form of God-given plant attributes that are put in the fire. And then when it burns, it shares around in the air to the plants, to the animals, to the insects, to the human beings, everyone beyond any expectation. That is why it's called the best karma. A karmic activity in yajna, a fire ceremony, nothing compares anywhere near. It's called nishkam. You do something good without any intention, any thought, because air takes it around and shares it to the creation all together. Breathe again deeply. Now bring your attention to the fingertips, your wrists, your elbows, your shoulders, your back of your neck. Follow the vertebral column, 33 bones that are there all the way, the spinal cord, behind your bum, behind your knee, behind your ankles, sole of your feet, front of your ankle, the bones in your legs, the kneecap, the thighs, the muscles. Now come to the spinal cord. On the left side it's called Ida, the right side the Pingala, in the middle it's called Sushumna. This is a subtle network, 36,000 on each side, and as they move up in a serpentine crisscross manner, where they cross is your chakra. So at the lowest level it's called Muladhara, and then keeps going up right to the top of your head. So the Ida is associated with the position of the cycles of the moon, the waxing and waning of moon, the impact on our body, the fasting that we need to do, Ekadasi, Shukal Paksh, Krishna Paksh, the phases of the moon. It helps your body being healthy. The right side, the Pingala, the presence of the sun, the circadian rhythm, the pituitary gland, your hormone secretion. Without that, you can't actually be alive even. It's so important. The sun, its impact on your pituitary gland. The light in the morning, the blue light, activates the serotonin. The red light in the evening produces melatonin. But if you learn to respect the nature and live with it, then your body is healthy. That's how it stimulates your inner pharmacy. There's a lot of power inside body. Your pineal gland is in tune with the nature. When you are cycling properly with the sun and the moon and doing the activities that's required. So you produce this dopamine, endorphin, DMT, like particles, all these things makes you really connected, not only for healing your own body, but with the universe you are relating and connecting to. Or your parathyroid, or the thyroid gland, or bone marrow, your thymus, your powerhouse of your immune system, your stem cells, the reserves of every single body structure, tissue that we have has reserves. But if you don't know how to produce the reserves and utilize it for your body, what is the use? It's like what is having use of a spare tire in your car if you don't know how to change? You'll be stuck. So your body has all this potential. It's called inner pharmacy. But if you don't use your inner pharmacy, obviously you'll be addicted to the discount chemist. So the choice is yours always. Being a human, the choice is always yours. Because you were born free, even the Creator doesn't control you, so who has the right to control you? It's only you who will make the decision. So adrenal glands, your fight, fright, flight, freeze response, allergies, asthma, autoimmune diseases. How many more do you want? When will you wake up to balance this imbalance of hormones that you are secreting in your body, in cortisol, the bronchoconstrictors, these autoimmune chemicals, you have to take some responsibility. The chemist house can't fix all these things. So you stimulate your what's called vasovagal nerve. This is the site of healing, rest, repair, regeneration, creativity, power, your intuitive ability, your inner pharmacy, your stem cells, your adrenal glands, your entire organ system gets balanced if you stimulate your vasovagal nerve. Your heart rate, your blood pressure, your breath power, food movement, peristalsis, the insulin secretion, the liver, gallbladder, kidneys, all these organs, the function, the adrenals. It's your responsibility, it's your body. I said it, freedom is a two-edged sword. You have to be taking responsibility. Your two eyes, your two ears, your two nostrils, your tongue, there are 5 antennas to your body. Do you want to be the slaves to these antennas, or you want to be the master? How do you use your hands, your feet, excretory organ, your reproductive organs, your speech? Do you want to just throw them all around randomly or have no control? Or do you want to control yourself? So that is what yoga teaches us. Become the master of your body. And only you can become master of your body if you balance your external physical body with your mind. And mind is dependent on your environment and the food and the drinks that you take and the company that's around you. If these are balanced, then you have a pathway that opens towards your deeper self, your soul, the spirit, that the truth that you are. Then you can reflect the attributes. If you leave it to randomness, that you keep reflecting the lava energy vibrations that you have, which is anger, jealousy, hatred, victimhood mentality. But if you were to acquire these qualities and reach your true self of love, humility, humbleness, forgiveness, gratitude, authenticity, then you express, because you are the reflection of everything that you see around yourself. So breathe deeply, breathe out, breathe in. So what about the subtle body? How did our rishis, the sages, the scientists of our Hindu scientists, who described the entire universe? One thing is, you can develop technologies like what Elon Musk is doing. We can travel. The other thing is, you can actually travel through your subtle body. It's called astral travel. So visualize yourself, your physical body now. Be at the ceiling level and watch your body. Keep moving out. Then you can see entire Sydney. Keep moving up. You'll see entire Australia, you keep going up. You can see now the New Zealand, Pacific Islands, the other countries now keep going up, right? 500 kilometers to the International Space Station, where Sunita and others are stuck. And thanks to Elon, he'll bring them soon back. What is happening at zero gravity? The speed of the International Station is same as the speed of the gravity that's surrounding. So that's why we call zero gravity. Earth is spinning 22,000 kilometers per second, tilting 18,000 kilometers per second. But we have no feeling about it while we are on Earth. And good we don't. Imagine what will happen. Same thing, we can't hear your heart rate, your blood, what's slushing around, the chemical reaction inside your body. For good reasons, the Creator didn't let us be aware of it. But if you were to actually intuitively go internally inside, you will then even feel each and every vibrations of it. But in control, not in random manner so that you destroy yourself. No, this is in a controlled manner. So with a silver cord, as your subtle body moves, visualize the earth, part of these 9 planets, how the sun holds together. So carefully, meticulously, the rules of the nature are so strict. Otherwise, everything will be destroyed. Jupiter's position. So we had these Kumbh Mela, Mahakumbh Mela festivities just finished. How the Hindus give credit for Jupiter. Its cycle, it takes 12 years to make a orbit around the sun. And its protection by holding the asteroids, not hitting Earth, it was 154th year. So Mahakumbh it's called. Opposition of moon and the space between moon, earth and sun, or the distance of sun to earth, all this. And how sun holds our planetary system and actually orbits around its star called Sirius. It takes about 250,000 kilometers per hour it is going. Do you know that even? Within the Milky Way? It takes 250 million years. It's done 23 cycles, 22 are left. It's about a 14 million year kind of cycle. When it will all go by colliding with another universe called Andromeda. So it creates a metrometer then. So the creation keeps happening, keep traveling. You have this silver cord attached to you. You are still here in this body, but you are traveling. The equinox, or Makar Santi, the state of the planetary movement, the parallel universe, the time dilation, millions of Earth-like planets. It's all about the speed of light, which gives you the difference between how old you are or how young you can be. The event horizon, 25 million light years from here. There's no time, space, wave, particle. So that teaches us this thing about solitude, silence. That loneliness is part of it, but it gives you that infinite power into the nothingness itself, or the cosmic horizon, about 50 million light years. So Rig Veda describes these things very nicely in Sadhya Sukha. Who knows what is there beyond that? We understand 3% of this creation only. 70% is light matter, 28% dark matter, that is called dark energy. So going through those with the silver cord attached to you, astral traveling, you visualize this non-duality of the creation. From nothingness with the movement, there is consciousness with the movement, there is mind with the consciousness movement, there is these senses. If you do the reverse of the stillness, clarity, conscience, then you return to that oneness again. So breathe deeply, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in and out. Okay, so Yoga Nidra, so all those things that we're discussing, if you leave it to randomness, it's just the conscious self expresses whatever is in your subconscious, which is 95%, and which is actually learned by exposure to environment and the family setting. And then might not be all correct, but you are an individual, you have to actually evolve. So you have to take responsibility. So you have to reconnect to your subconscious. So that whole Yoga Nidra exercise is to look after your physiology, the body, because you are surviving by these subconscious activities. If you have input, if you're mindful, they become efficient. But then at the same time you learn, you have to have knowledge so that you correct the misconceptions and the wrong knowledge that has been put in us. So it's your responsibility. Sit straight. So we talked about how do you go at another level is using your Vishuddhi chakra to move yourself from ego self to your anahat level of higher state of living, fourth dimension. Then you can strive to go in fifth and sixth times up to 12 dimensions. Become part of the wholeness itself. So everything is inside. Okay, so the external part, learning rituals and going to church, etc., is important. It's like kindergarten is not there, primary school. How can you get a PhD? You have to do those activities. Nothing wrong, all good. But don't think that is your destination. That is the problem. They are part of your journey. The goal ultimately is you. So you become all that you were trying to learn from external surroundings now has to be internalized. Antakaram, from inside everything is going to happen. So breath is that link. Okay, so first one is called Bhastika. So nostril breathing in, push your belly button out, out, push your belly button in, and you keep doing it. Test your muscles, your core muscles now. Your adrenal glands are being nicely massaged and balanced. Each of your organs in your tummy, your diaphragm's moving. Imagine the amount of oxygenation that you're doing. You're emptying your dead space of your lung. Millions of benefit, physiological level. Not even talking the mental, what's happening into your spiritual self. Very, very powerful. Bhastika. Now, second is called Agnisar. So, breathe all in and then breathe everything out. Empty your lung. Hold the breath as long as you can. It's like we talked about the fasting, Ekadasi, and things earlier. If you get rest to your digestive system, your digestion becomes more efficient. Same with your breath. Efficiency of oxygenation increases. So, we'll hold the breath and then push our tummy button in and out, in and out. Again, testing your latissimus, sartorius, all these muscles around you, exercising it. So that's why we do those exercises. Breathe in, breathe out.
Okay, in, out, and then hold, push your belly button in and out. One more time, in, out, hold your breath, and then push your belly button in and out. Keep practicing, you learn how to hold breath for a long time as well. The next one is called Ujjayi Pranayam. Ujjayi, praying victory over your ego self. Yeah, so throat breathing, feel the vibrations as it goes up. A variation of it, put your chin, breathe, increases the pressure. When you fill your lung up, push your chin up, close your right nostril, breathe out to the left side, okay? If you can roll your tongue, breathe through your tongue. Now lips, breathe through your lips. Now fill your lung up, abhayantarvriti, then completely empty your lungs. So push your tongue out, like how the Maoris do or Kalima, you see the tongue out. It's emptying the entire lung. So that when you breathe in completely in, and you are stimulating your uvula and ada, the voice box area. It's very powerful. I told you how you move yourself up from your ego, third dimension, to the fourth, heart level. It's utilizing this area. Now, next one, let's do Kapal Bhati. Kapal, you enter your fontanel, the Sahasrara Chakra. That bhati is connected. Without, at that stage, when we do yogic practices, everything eventually leads up to this Nirvikam Samadhi state, where you're 100% of the time communicating with the universe. As a baby, as a fetus, as a child, from conception up to almost 2 years of your life, you are communicating with the universe. When it closes, you start speaking. Everything is lost. You become, that's why we are in the illusion or Maya level of living, because we even don't know who we are. And the entire yogic practice, the Hindu teaching, is based on that. You find yourself. Tattvamasi, Aham Brahma, means you are part of the universe. So that becomes the role. The evolution of human being is that. Okay, so you reconnect to your true self. That is the entire goal. Can take many lifetimes. But everything that you do gets recorded and it's stored in the subtle body and it gets rebirth. So the refinement has to start. The earlier I start, the better. The more disciplined you are, more you'll succeed. Nothing gets lost, as does the negative aspects of your karmic accumulation, so is the goodness that you acquire. So it's exhalation exercise. So we push air out. That's what we focus on. Remember? So this is totally focusing on exhalation. So we don't concentrate on breathing in, but just breathe out, and the vacuum is created. That will, don't worry about. You'll get your breath in the vacuum that is created. So just concentrate on exhalation. Right now, back straight. Remember, the back is your connection from your brain to the external world. Your motosensory nerve connection is through your spinal cord. Look after it. Keep it straight. Of every species that there are, about 4.8 million, which is the species can stay erect? Only human beings. That's why you are privileged to evolve. You know, a monkey or a Godzilla, something like, might like to actually become straightened, but they can do it only for a little while and then fall back on their fours. It's only human beings who can. It's a huge privilege to have. So utilize your back, be straight all the time, and see the difference in your life. Breathe out, push your belly button in. The air by diaphragm pushes the lung and makes it empty. Keep repeating at their speed, and whatever speed you can do. Okay, so if you get good exercise and muscles are strong, it's not painful, but initially it will be very painful because you are using muscles that you don't use it ever. And the space that it takes in you is this moment of now. And in emptiness and nothingness is everything. So the peace and the bliss that you can feel is just very addictive. Okay, you try it for yourself. Now enter full breath in hold the breath out, Vaivriti, hold it called Vaikumba. When you hold it, close all your orifices, Mulban, Jalandhar, Danban, like this, and hold the breath as long as you can. When you can't hold it, then you breathe, okay? So from your lowest chakra right to the top and into the, the Leela, the play, the cosmic dance, Shiv and Shakti that's there. Visualize it for yourself. Ventrabhuti, Vaibhuti. Now do Alunam Vilam. So breathe to the left nostril, out to the right, into the right, out to the left, into the left, out to the right, into the right, out to the left, into the left, out to the right, into the right, out to the left, Nadi Shodan, into the left, hold it, out to the right, into the right, out to the left, into the left, to the right, into the right, out to the left. तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। संकल्प। हे परम पिता परमात्मा, आपने बिंदु के निर्विधि के लिए और आपके पूर्ण आनंद की प्राप्ति के लिए अपनी पूर्ण शक्ति से आपके शरण में आए हैं। कृपा करके हमारे संपूर्ण दुखों को दूर करके हमें पूर्ण आनंद की प्राप्ति कराई और आपकी कृपा हमारे ऊपर सदा बनी रहो। Give us the kingdom by Source Vishnu of Ethnic Creator, with God, most luminous, pure and adorable. We meditate on thee. Please inspire and guide our intellect in the right direction. प्रतिहारा। मैं शुद्ध आत्मा में चेतन सुख हूँ। मैं 5 महाभूत आकाश वायु जल पृथ्वी 5 तन्मात्राएं रूप रंग स्पर्श गंध सब 10 इंद्रियां चित्त अहंकार बुद्धि कुछ नहीं, बल्कि मैं शुद्ध आत्मा में चेतन स्वरूप हूँ। The body keeps changing, mind keeps changing, emotions keep, thought keeps changing, but I never change. I'm not the 5 primordial elements or the 5 subtle elements that makes this body or runs this body or the 10 senses or the mind, memory, ego, intelligence. I'm the divine, I'm the soul, I'm the prana, I'm the electron, I'm part of the entire creation. आत्मा अल्पज है, परमात्मा स्वरज है। केवल आत्मा ही परमात्मा चेतन है और सब जड़ है। इंट्रोसेप्शन, डिटैचमेंट, डिसोसिएशन, धारणा, ध्यान, समाधि, धर्म, लक्षण, अवस्था, कॉन्सेंट्रेशन, कॉन्टेम्पलेशन, मेडिटेशन, ट्रांसेंडेंस. So 12 cycles of pratyahara, 12 minutes of contemplation, intention, focus, 2 minutes, 24 seconds at least meditation, samadhi, satchit anand, the blissfulness, ananda metabolite, indirect pathway, the direct or the highway. का पहला स्वर व्यापक, स्वर शक्तिमान, स्वर अंतर्यामी, जन्मानंद बने हुए कहा नित्य पवित्र सृष्टि करता, उसी की स्थिति प्रार्थना उपासना करनी हो। हमें धर्म अर्थ काम हो, मोक्ष की प्राप्ति हो। हमारे में ब्राह्मी क्षत्रिय वैश्य शुद्ध है। नौ द्रिव आकाश वायु जल पृथ्वी, हर काल हर समय हर मूड हर जगह 24 गुण 33 कोटियाँ 5 क्रिया बनाने चलाने वाले ईश्वर अनंत काल से अपने उपकार अपनी आशीर्वादों की वर्षा करते, प्राणी मात्र की संपूर्ण कामनाओं को पूर्ण करते, हमारे लिए जो कुछ सुख तथा हितकर से बिना मांगे स्वयं हमारे झोली में डालते जाते हो। आपके आंचल में विचल शांति आनंद का वास, आपके चरण शरण की शीतल छाव में परम तृप्ति शाश्वत सुख की उपलब्धि सब की प्राप्ति में सच्ची श्रद्धा तथा विश्वास, स्तुति प्रार्थना उपासना करें। कमल की फूल की तरह माया रूपी जो जिंदगी है आदि दैविक आदि बहुत आध्यात्मिक शक्ति को प्राप्त करें। Creator, organizer, protector, omniscient, omnipotent, almighty God, generator, operator, protector, maintainer, eventually the destroyer. From eternity, thou keep showering your blessings. All desires of living are always fulfilled by you. Whatever is good and beneficial for us, you provided us without asking. Provide our wisdom, happiness, peace and contentment, love and affection, dispel of illness, weakness and worry. May we always remember to sit and submit ourselves in the arms of the benevolent and compassionate God. Be like that lotus flower living in this material world, but detached from this all afflictions. Remove narrow-minded, selfishness, attraction, anger, jealousy, hate and violence, ill will and activities of our life. का दूसरा अर्थ रक्षक आदि दैविक आदि भौतिक आध्यात्मिक पृथ्वी लोक वनस्पति देवलोक स्थूल शरीर सूक्ष्म कारण शरीर ग्रोस फिजिकल बॉडी एथरल सटल एनर्जी बॉडी causal karmic body into pure consciousness, the cosmic vortex, जाके राखो साइया, मार सके ना कोई, बाल लंबा कर सके जो जग मेरी हुई। The sheath, the avenger, protector, every planes of existence, 7 within earth, 7 within this ocean, 7 within this body and 7 within the atmosphere around us, to the level of Vrindavan. There is no randomness, everything is coincidence, there is synchronicity, there is symphony, harmony and hemostasis. Schumann resonance, 432 hertz that we own. The magnetism, mental, physical, material, spiritual. में सात्विक गुणों की प्राप्ति, क्षमा, सरलता, स्थिरता, निवृत्त, अहंकार, चिंता, सब अच्छे गुण हमारे संपत्ति बने, हमारा शरीर स्वस्थ परिपुष्ट, मन सूक्ष्म तथा उन्नत, आत्मा पवित्र तथा सुंदर, आपके संस्पर्श से हमारी सारी शक्तियाँ विकसित, हमारे हृदय में दयाता, सहानुभूति, वाणी में मिठास, हमारी दृष्टि में प्यार और बुद्धि तथा ज्ञान से परिपूर्ण करें, हमारे व्यक्तित्व महान तथा विशाल और दीनात दिनों के मध्य में विचरने वाले ईश्वर, आपके चन्नान बिंदुओं में हमारा जीवन अर्पित रहे, अपने सेवा में लेकर कृतार्थ ईश्वर। May occupy all the virtuous qualities of life: forgiveness, simplicity, stability, fearless, humbleness. May good qualities be your possession, body be healthy and strong, mind pure and enlightened, so divine is material blessings and come over our senses be enlightened, heart of compassion and sympathy, words be amiable and truthful. May a vision of love contact, which may have complete education and wisdom, may personality be virtuous and great. का तीसरा शुद्धमसि बुद्धमसि मुक्तमसि निरंजनस्य, आप शुद्ध पवित्र ऑल प्योर परफेक्ट, हमें शुद्ध करो, हमें पवित्र, हम संकल्प करें साधना पुरुषार्थ अभ्यास विवेक और वैराग्य पर, डिस्क्रिमिनेटिव पावर, इंटेलेक्ट, डिटैचमेंट, कर्म, धर्म, देन निर्वना, तपस्या, तत्वमसि हम ब्रह्म जैसे सच्चिदानंद, संकल्प, मोक्ष, शक्ति, रितम, इनर्शिया, नेगेटिविटीज, राजसिक, चंचलता पर, मंकी, मोक माइंड, 70,000 सतोगुणों, सात्विक स्टेट से, निष्काम, निस्वार्थ भाव, जन्म जन्म के कारण, क्लेश, इंप्रेशन, संस्कार, रिफ्लेक्शंस, neutrality, self-awareness, self-consciousness. अविद्या, अस्मिता, राग, द्वेष, अभिनिवेश, मृत्यु का भय, उल्टा ज्ञान लगाओ, बदले की भावना सब समाप्त हो, काम, क्रोध, लोभ, मोह, मद, माया, मत्सर्य, ईर्ष्या, द्वेष, कुटिल भावनाओं को दूर कर, हमारी बातचीत का इस श्लेष्मा में सब बराबरी और जागृत स्वप्न सुषुप्ति, तुर्यता, भार्गव, भार्गव चेतना की यात्रा, शब्द, वाणी, संकल्प, ध्यान, ज्ञान, अंजल, अग्नि, आकाश की आशा, आत्मा, परमात्मा प्राप्ति, लोकेश प्रतिष्ठा, तेष्णा की पूर्ति, मैत्री भाव, करुणा, मुक्ता, उपेक्षा की प्राप्ति, अन्नमय कोश, मनमय कोश, प्राणमय कोश, विज्ञान, आनंदमय कोश, शीत संपूर्ण, चित्र दो, मुंह दो, विचित्र, एकाग्रा, निरुपदा, योगचित, विधि, निरोधा, सर्विकल से सर्विचार, सर्वी से नरवी, संप्रजा से संप्रजा, सिरगुण से निर्गुण, सहन, सूक्ष्मता, कवल्या, धारणा, ध्यान, समाधि, धर्म, लक्षण, अवस्था, संयम, अर्थ, सर्विकल से निर्विकल, अर्थ सिद्धि, अनिमा, महिमा, गरिमा, गरिमा, महिमा, प्राप्ति, प्रकम्या, इस्तवा, विस्तवा, प्राण स्वरूपाता, दुख हरता, सुख प्रदाता, जगत के उत्पादक, प्रकाशमान परमात्मा देव, हम आपके वन्य शेष का ध्यान करते अपनी बुद्धि को उत्तम मार्ग में प्रेरित कीजिए। ओम सत्यम, ओम ज्ञानम, ओम अनंतम, ओम ब्रह्म, 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 ओम आनंदः, ओम आनंदः, ओम सत्यम, ओम ज्ञानम, ओम अनंतम, ओम ब्रह्म, ओम आनंदः, ओम आनंदः, सत्यम, ओम ज्ञानम, ओम अनंतम, ओम ब्रह्म, ओम आनंदः, ओम आनंदः, सत्यम, ओम ज्ञानम, ओम अनंतम, ओम ब्रह्म, ओम आनंदः, ओम आनंदः, सत्यम, ओम ज्ञानम, ओम अनंतम, ओम ब्रह्म, ओम आनंदः। मंत्र चिकित्सा तक चक्षुर्देहितम पुरुषाचुकृत मुचत पशे में शरदा शतम, जीवे में शरदा शतम, शृणुया में शरदा शतम, प्रभा में शरदा शतम, दीन श्याम शरदा शतद्भुष्यम शरदा शतात, यज्जागृत दूर में दैवितम दैवितिम दूरमम, ज्योतिषाम ज्योतिरिकम तन्मे मनाशि संकल्पमस्तु। ओम त्र्यंबकम यजामहे सुगंधिम पुष्टिवर्धनम, उर्वारुकमिव वन्दनां मृत्युर्मुष्मामृता त्वं तेजोमसि तेजोमयि दे बलमसि बलमयि दे ओजोमसि ओजोमयि दे वीरमसि वीरमयि दे ओम तनुपाग्निसि तनुमम पायि वृचोदाग्निसि वृचो मे देहि ओम तनुमा तन्मम्मा भवतु मा ओम तमेव माचित विततमेव बन्धुष्का तमेव विद्याधर्म्यं तमेव सर्वं मम देव देव ओम विश्वानि देव सवितर्दतानि पराश्व युद्धत्तन्नाश्व ओम हिरण्यगर्भा समवर्तताग्रे भूतस्य जाता प्रतिरेक्याश सदा धारि पृथिवीं द्यां तेम कस्मै देवायाः विशाभिदेम यात्मदा बलदा यस्य विश्वोपास्य पश्यं यस्य देव यस्य छायामृतं यस्य मृत्युः कस्मै देवायाः विशाभिदेम ओम या प्राणत निमिषतो मयि त्वयिकैर्निजा जगतो भाभुव या इसे द्वीप चिस्पृतुष्पदा कस्मै देवायाः विशाभिदेम ओम येन देवरुग्रा पृथिवी च धीरा येन स्वासवितं येन नाका योऽन्तरिक्षे रजसो विमाना कस्मै देवायाः विशाभिदेम ओम प्रजापतिनुपरीतानन्य विश्वाजातानि परिता भाभुव यत्कामास्ते जहुमस्तनस्तु वयं श्यामपतरोरहिणां सनोबन्द्रजनिता सविदाता धमानि वेदभुवेनानि विश्व यत्र देवामृतमानुषान्नाशशित्ये धामन्न धैर्यं ताओ मगनेन सुप्तारास्मान् विश्वा देववयुनानि विद्वान् यदस्मज्जौरानमेनो उशान्ते नमा उक्तिं विधेम ओम नमो शंभवाय च नमो भवाय च नमः शंकराय च मस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च ओम शन्नो मित्र शन्वरुणा शन्नो भर्गो अरिमा शन्नो इंद्रो बृहस्पति शन्नो विष्णु रुक्मा नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ताय तुम प्रतीक्षम ब्रह्मादि तुम प्रतीक्षम ब्रह्मादि स्वामी रिक्तं वदि स्वामी सत्यं वदि स्वामी तन्मो होतु तद्वाक्तराम होतु माम होतु वाक् ओम शनदेवी रविष्टय आपु बोन्तु बीते शन्नो रवि शन्वन्तु न ओम सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो बृहद्देवाः स्वस्ति न पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नष्टाशर्यो अरिष्टनेमि स्वस्ति न बृहस्पतिर्दधातु न ओम सहना भवतु सहना भुनक्तु सवीर्यं करवावहि तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषाम्बहि दीना तक्तिना भुजिन्तं यथा पिण्डे तथा ब्रह्माण्डे तथा पिण्डे यथा ब्रह्माण्डे ओम पूर्णिविवाहि कर्माणि विजय विषयतां समायो त्वेति नान्यतिथि अस्ति न कर्म लिपते न वे ओम अस्मिन् सर्वाणि भूतानि आत्मन्युअमृता एकतम् अनुष्पतेति अनुष्पते ओम योगे योगे तथावस्थिं वाजे वाजे हवामहे सखाये इंद्रम ऊतये ओम अस्तुमा सतगमय तमसुमा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्युमा अमृतं गमय ओम सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ओम पूर्णमदा पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शांति अंतरिक्षगुम शांति पृथ्वी शांतिरापा शांतिरोषधय शांति वनस्पति शांति विश्वे देवा शांति ब्रह्म शांति सर्वगुम शांति शांतिरेव शांति शम शांतिरेधि ओम शांति 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 कराग से उससे लक्ष्मी कर मध्य सरस्वती कर मूले तो गोविंदा प्रभावते कर दर्शना ओम शांति 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 ओके जी हैप्पी होली हैव अ गुड डे a good week and keep this at least on Sundays, then slowly as much as you can in your daily practice. So to move from now to the whole day as well. So it takes time, practice, like anything in life, yeah? Alright, see you next week.